Hi, these are all of my half-finished sketchbooks. Some of these are kind of more of a work in progress, but most of them I just started and either I didn't like the paper or something was going wrong and then I just stopped, and I'm probably never going to finish them. So today we're going to be looking at all of those. I think we should start with the smallest, and a lot of these sketchbooks are numbered, but since I never really started and finished in a order, the numbers are not super accurate. This is watercolor. I kind of messed up right there, so I had to put a sticker because I almost put a hole in the paper. And then I did a welcome page after my first page. And this is a little cabin. I kind of like this one. This is just some practice with perspective, which over here is pretty good, and then over here is a little bit off. The anatomy is just super bad. This is just a weird little abstract tree. This one's pretty bad. And these are just some flowers. That's a little otter. And that's it for this one, actually. Alright, number 3, which is kind of accurate. Not super accurate, though. And I really like this one. And then this one, those legs bother me so much. It's just a girl with some pretty bad anatomy. This one sucks so much. This one would be okay, but the face is off. This one also pretty bad. I don't like this one. Oh, this is not Wednesday, this is Thursday. This is just some practice for anatomy. It's pretty bad though. This is nothing. So yeah, I stopped this one. I liked the size, but I did not like the paper. Something was just super off. It was too smooth. There wasn't much texture. Now this sketchbook has black paper, so I wasn't going to be working in it all the time. It was just kind of for fun. So this page, I tried to redraw the cat that was on the cover. I did not do so well. This page I'm actually really happy with. I made art prints of this one, so you can go check those out. Links in the description. And that's it for this sketchbook. So this one really was my second sketchbook. I do have a sketchbook tour of my first sketchbook if you want to check that out. This is just a welcome page. These arms are so bad. I hate this one. I hate this one so much. It's just kind of a thing. I believe I was drawing this in October. I was going to do fall themed things for the whole month, but then I got really sick, so I just stopped. This my friend drew. This I was playing around with color pencil, and then this was kind of armor designs for that. This is just stuff. I believe this was Jazz's dice roll challenge. Just a page of stuff. I love this one, and I actually tried to redraw this in my last sketchbook, which I did actually fill. I have completely filled my last sketchbook, so I will be making a sketchbook tour of that one. I love this one. I tried to redraw it, and it turned out so bad. That's just stuff, and this is a reindeer. I believe I drew this on Christmas. Not much to say for this page. I like that drawing. I used to draw all my figures so short. Animal mashups. So, possum, horse, a seahorse, a sable, hedgehog with a beaver, and this one is definitely the worst. This is just supposed to be a sleepover sort of thing. Yeah. This is just a page inspired by Sparkle Draws, as you can see. So yeah, just random stuff. These I just drew on sticky notes and just shoved them in here. And then I wanted to start a alphabetical series for animals, which is kind of stupid. And I did the first 2 days a alligator and a bluebird, and then I died. And then it jumps. I skipped the next 13 pages because I really thought I was going to continue this series. So then it jumps to here. And this is kind of the point where I was really hating the size of this sketchbook. So this is a big 11 by 8.5, so it's just standard printer paper size. And it's also the same like weight as printer paper, so it's super thin and there's zero texture. This was random emoji. I think this was for Valentine's Day, but it's a little bit late. The hair on this one, I love this one. I like the way I drew the hair with the line art on this one. This I got some new markers, and I don't know what's going on with her arms. That was just like a face. Still testing out my markers. Yeah, this whole page, testing out new markers. I was very mad that day. I do not know what is going on with this one. That's a very nice penguin, dude. This is just drawing heads and expressions. These heads, something is off. So yeah, these expressions are really nice. I actually redrew them, and they looked exactly the same. Okay, and this is when I tried to do that challenge. I believe it's called Meds 100 Heads. So it's 100 heads in 10 days. Just do 10 heads a day. And I didn't. I did up to 27. And they all look really bad. And there's more over here. So yeah, there really are not any good ones. I was following a tutorial for this one. I really like that trunk. I think I could have done the leaves better though. And then this is a wisteria tree. I was still following a tutorial. I was just like designing some OCs that I never finished. This girl's hair, I still love her hair. I loved it when I drew it, and I still think it looks great. These sticky notes, I was going to draw stuff on them, and I never did. This is really bad. I was practicing some outfits because I thought the kind of outfits that I was drawing looked really bad. These two look pretty good, and then this one's arms is just like bleh. This is kind of just designing some OCs. I never gave her a name, but she's kind of like a waterbender, and that's all that's in here. Oh wait, no there's not. There's more stuff in the back. Hang on. This is a tree in the shape of a G. Obviously. That's a weird looking bear. I don't like him. Charcoal stuff. And then I was designing some posters for my art shop. And that's all that's here. Alright, on to the next one. So, after deciding I hated the size of that last one, I switched to a smaller size sketchbook, which is this size, which this is actually my current sketchbook that I'm working in. And then I decided I'm never getting a big size again. I hate it. And then someone gave me this, so yeah. It's even bigger than the last one. It is a 9 by 12. And this I was just going to use to like practice anatomy, comic book stuff. So these are panels out of a Captain Marvel comic book. And then I was realizing that my people that I usually draw are way too short. Right here I was just practicing some perspective, which was for this, which it's a little bit weird. This is 3-point perspective, so there's 2 points here. And there's 1 point up here. More perspective. This is from my How to Draw book. So that's just a car, a plane. This is actually a super nice plane. And that was kind of like a weird way to do a head. I don't really draw heads like that. And then I wanted to practice doing some legs. Also, these are from a How to Draw book. This is a jellyfish playing cards. This I was trying to make a tutorial on how to draw like anatomy and stuff, but then now that I'm practicing anatomy a little bit more, I'm kind of like, this is a little bit off, so I'm not sure if I'm going to post the tutorial or not. It still needs like more editing, and so if I'm not going to post it, then I'm not going to go back and edit it more, so I'm really not sure what to do with it. So yeah, this is the anatomy. I mean, the legs are pretty good, but he's still kind of like short, and the arms are off, and so is kind of the torso.
What did he say?
And then in that tutorial, I would have also shown you how to draw this pose, and this one. This was a art prompt sort of thing. It was kind of a, and there was a random dude here, but I just changed it up to be Deadpool because why not? This is the dude that was supposed to be there. Yeah, that's it for this sketchbook. This is not one that I have like completely abandoned. This is just one that I'm probably going to be practicing more anatomy in here. It's really just for like random stuff, not really any finished artworks. This sketchbook, I was originally using it for realistic drawings. But now I hate the paper, so I really do not know what to do with this. These are swatches. And then I was testing out drawing like some balloons. I wanted some grilled cheese, so I drew it. And then that's a landscape with oil pastels. So this is a portrait, obviously, of a girl. Something's a little bit off with her face. I don't like the nose. There's just like not a lot of contrast, but that's kind of because I chose the wrong reference photo. It did not have a lot of contrast in it either, so I was just trying to match it as close to the reference. So then I wanted to try colored pencils, and I think you can tell that there's a lot of like graininess in here, and that's because of how textured the paper is. It's just like so much texture. This is from in my other sketchbook. I just cut it out and shoved it in here. It's pretty bad. I don't like it. It's with charcoal. And that's my cat. This I entered in a art contest and I got first place, which is super great. But you can see still like the texture in there. This portrait I don't like at all. Her eyes are off, her nose is off, her lip, it's just like everything is off. I really like this eye, I just wish it had a little bit more contrast. I could have gone even darker. And this is also charcoal. I don't love charcoal. I want to get better at it because I can draw faster with charcoal. But I just don't like how messy and smudgy it is. Like, you see how uneven the shading is right there. I do like how dark it can get though. Like, this is just charcoal right here. I wanted to practice drawing some fur because at the time I was not great at fur. But I have gotten better at fur. I'm so much better at fur now. I never really finished doing practices. Someone commissioned me to draw a sloth, which I did, and it turned out great. So I was just trying to test how I would do the fur. I was following some tutorials because I felt like it. These I came back to much later, if you notice. So this is October. The last one was from July 23. So it's kind of a big jump. I abandoned this sketchbook for a while. Some snakes. And then this little raptor dude. It says Blue from Jurassic Park. And then there is one more page in here. Not that one. Again, I was trying to do oil pastels. I don't know why. I don't like oil pastels. I'm so done with them. So yeah, that's it for this sketchbook. I got another. Last one, I promise. So this is kind of my art class sketchbook. So this, it was a story that we had to draw from. It was about an elephant, obviously. We had to go outside and draw something. So this is a piece of like wheat, grass, something. And then this is a tail. I love this tail. And then this is a seagull. Oh, and that's it for this one. So, that was all of my sketchbooks. There's not a lot in here, but I'm not done with this one. This one I have not abandoned. I'm still working on this one for the rest of the school year, and then I'll probably throw it in the trash. No, actually, I'll rip out the good drawings and put them into my other sketchbook, because I do not like the paper on this one. Thanks for watching. That was like, how many sketchbooks was that? That was 7 or more sketchbooks. I have another one, alright? This one I'm working on currently, and then this was my last one. So I'm about to finish this one, and then I'll make a sketchbook tour. And then this one you will see in my videos and lives and stuff. So subscribe.